Cam H, 45 months. Great streams, always keep it up. New office layout I spy though. Well, according to one person, it's just a messy desk, and I should go back to having a green screen. But I think he was shown the door in the end. Yeah, they do, Noodle. They do put some sweeties and chocolates in there, like from like Polish chocolates or something. Chili Willies! How's the new year coming? Looking forward to Orlando. Chili? I think I need to be over here. I'm doing okay, bro, thank you. And Orlando, I've booked my, the place I'm staying. I haven't booked my flights yet. It seems like a long way away, but we all know that'll be here before we know what's going on. What's the wheel behind you? That's a... Thrustmaster did a replica of the 250 GTO wheel. That's that. Why are you going to Orlando? Why and when? Why am I going to Orlando? Because of Flight Sim Expo. When am I going to Orlando? It's the first weekend in June approximately, like 5th and 6th or something. But I'm going to make it into a like a family holiday trip as well. Have a break and have some fun around, you know, Disneyland and Universal and that kind of thing. Because I've never done that. So, should be good. Gavin K with 3 years. Thanks for all the great content and building the wonderful community. Thank you for being a part of it, Gavin. Is it actually wooden? I believe it is, but because it's covered in like a hard seal, it's hard to tell, but I'm sure it is. Have a break from having a break, Sugar Ladder. Just basically have like 2 weeks in Orlando. That's the plan. So yeah, should be fun. Cut it in half and check. Yeah, I could do that, Trey. Dole was on yesterday. Orlando's 2 hours from your house. Well, if you go to the Flight Sim Expo. Good night, Boatmans. Florida's 2 hours away from New York. What, to fly, yeah? Mr. Dorsett. Have a good one, sir. Do pop into Discord, Dorsett. I'm sure Mr. Dre can tell you how. Yes, but ED, you can't retract the blinds in this game. Like, in OMSI and stuff, you can just retract the blinds, but you can't. It's not one of those things. Yeah, I know he is Dre, but I think he forgot how to install Discord. Oh, he sorted it, fair enough. Nordic Links, thank you for 52 months, sir. See you later. Oh, Dorsett, you can get Discord for your mobile as well, just saying. You're not in Tampa, you're a little further south. Oh yeah, I remember Tampa's on the east coast of Florida? No, hang on. Was it the west side a bit further up? I'm trying to think now. I know the Kennedy Space Center's on the east coast. I can't remember if Tampa's further up from there or on the left side. West, right. I was having a look on Google Maps and like looking around the area. I had a look down at Key West and just thinking, how do people live down on Key West? There's like one road that goes in. One road. If that road gets closed, you're stuck. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to Kennedy Space Center. I don't know if there's anything at Tampa. I don't know if Tampa's worth a visit or not. Uh-oh. Well, we should stop looking at the logo. I was just having a look at the Westie. You're flying to New York in July, first long haul. Eesh. I get bored on long haul. I really do. You was lucky to see the space shuttle launch on your first visit. Wow, dude. I'm when it gets nearer the time, I'm going to be checking the launch schedule to see if there's anything I can go and watch, because I really want to see a launch. You slept the entire way from Heathrow to Tokyo. How? How on earth did you do that? But then again, maybe you're not 6'3". When you're 6'3", sleeping on a plane is a bit harder. SpaceX might launch their Dragon crew in June and send astronauts to the ISS. I do hope there's some... I don't care what launch it is, as long as there's a launch. Any launch will do. SpaceX preferably, but... You get full insomnia on planes. I'm not far off. SpaceX do every other day, so you might want to look into them. What, from Florida? Business class, Bob. Have you seen how much it costs for business class? It's unbelievable. I think if you want to fly return from, say, Gatwick to Orlando, you can get it for about £350-ish return, which is pretty good value. If you want to go Premier Economy, you're looking at twice that, about 700. And if you want to go business, you're looking at about 1400. And if you want to go first, you're looking at over £2,500. It almost doubles every time. Had to be there at 3 AM for a 9 PM launch. Wow. You've always wondered why return if it's actually there and return. It keeps catching me. Well, you've got single and return. Single means one-way trip. Return means you're going and coming back. Mr. Big Time, just Google FS Expo, you'll find it. When Britain's busiest airport, Heathrow was in Heathrow. I now know someone who is working there, who was on the aircraft tugs, and they now volunteer at College Lake Nature Reserve on the same day as me. Okay. Wow, that motorbike. No, Doll's not been on yet. You read some of the first class passengers. If you were to add the ticket prices together, they're the same as economy. So Tim Tay, if you go on YouTube, there's a good video. I think it was done by Wendover Productions. That is about the economy of ticket sales, and it basically, yeah, it shows you exactly that. That although say first class only account for a tiny percentage of the actual seats on the plane, they more than pay for the actual, like, the same number, like all the economy seats put together, put it that way. It's quite shocking how much they rely on, and he goes through and explains how it works. He's saying that basically you're taking the exact same trip. If you're in economy, you're taking the exact same trip as somebody in first class, right? You're going the same distance on the same plane, but the difference is the experience that you have while you're on the plane. That is literally what they're pricing you on. The experience. It's like the legroom you get, the comfort level, the quietness, the food and drink, all of those things people are prepared to pay more money for. And that is how they make their money, is those people who upgrade, not the economy. They don't make that much money on economy. You booked Economy Plus? Yeah, that's what I flew on Virgin last time. I flew, they call it Premium Economy. It's not bad. You get slightly better food, a wider seat, more legroom, but you get like a smaller section. And the people who pay for Premium Economy don't tend to sort of sit there with a baby that's screaming. That tends to happen in economy. So there is that. Like I say, you're paying for the experience. Can airlines have a profit without premium purse? Yes, that's exactly what EasyJet and Ryanair do. Yeah, they don't have premium seats on their planes, but they make money out of selling you economy seats. All the seats are the same, but they charge you extras for things like sitting in the first 5 rows so you can get on and off quicker, or being able to, what do they call it, like get an express boarding so you can get on first, so you can put your stuff in the overhead locker. Because if you can't put your stuff in the overhead locker, it goes in the hold. So if you get on the plane first, you can do that. So they charge you for being able to get on board quicker. They'll charge you for sitting near a fire exit because you get more legroom. So they find ways of making more money that way. They also charge you for everything you buy on the plane, food and drink. There's lots of things they can make money on. SMD, best way to spend a Sunday evening. Sunday night trekking with the boys. Bedtime, bet made though. Wait, whoa, where are we going? Wrong way. See, look what you just did, SMD. I was too busy reading your message. Look, if that motorcyclist gets killed, it's on your head. I was reading chat and not looking at the fork in the road, sue me. Sunday night check with the boys, bedtime, bet made though. Dad won't tell Squirrel what the bet is, so I have less chance of losing. Yeah, you see, SMD, now I'm thinking to myself, you're conning your kids right now. You can't have a bet with them and not tell them what the conditions of win or lose are. That's not a bet. You could just turn around and say, and the bet was that the big hand reaches 12 and the little hand hits 9. Aha, you lose! No, I reckon it's going to involve a boom or an accident, surely. How dare you pay attention to chat instead of driving? It's an outrage. I forgot we're in Italy, where they drop the speed to something ridiculous on the slip road. You were scared about flying the first time, but now you can't get enough of it, Connor. Well, it's good that you got over it, because some people don't. Some people just are eternally frightened of flying. Did that actually get boomed? I didn't notice. It did. Oh my god. Who else can't wait to open the truck windows? It's not top of my list for this game. Open my windows. Getting out my truck would be higher up the list. You don't like UK? Okay. Where's the boom? I think I put it bottom middle of the screen if I remember. Bullet Boom Boom Boy. Wait a minute, that's a song. Oh no, that was Sonic Boom Boom Boy. Does anybody remember that song? Oh my god. What are you doing? They just stopped in the middle of the lane. Bullet Boom Boom Boy, thank you for your sub. Welcome to the house. That's proper AI right there. I was wondering what's going on. Like, I'm thinking if they patched the AI, or has it just started behaving itself? That's more like it. Well, apparently it's not on cooldown. Played it on the radio last week. Westworld, Sonic Boom Boy. Was that done by Westworld, Andy? Do you know, I've not heard that song for a long time. Have you played any games like that you fancy? Insurgency Sandstorm is a good game. I played Don't Starve. Actually, I played Don't Starve together. And after a while of trying to work out the mechanics of the game, I think we managed to last about, I don't know, 10 days, and then we decided to download a mod that let you respawn on a campfire. And then, so we made it like a little camp, and I started to put some fences up around our little camp, and then we all started planting trees nearby, so we had all these trees really close to our camp. And then I was looking how to make something, and it said I needed charcoal. And so in order to make charcoal, you have to burn a tree down. So I walked over to a tree, and I burned this tree, set it on fire, to make some charcoal. Only, the problem was that the fire spread to all the nearby trees, which then spread to all the other trees, which then burned the entire camp to pieces. So nobody was happy about that, funnily enough. Like, it set fire to our little loot chest full of all our stuff. So like, everything just went whoosh and got cindered. And then I went, I know how to make charcoal, guys. Great. We just burned all of our food and all of our trees and fences and everything like that. And then nightfall came and everybody just started dying. Because all the bats came over. But yeah, I worked out how to do charcoal. NetGeek, hope the new year's treating you well thus far. Excited to see which games you'll play. Which games I get that you play later this year. And keep up the great work. Thank you, NetGeek. Hashtag blame Squirrel for all the games you buy. Well, they weren't overjoyed, Whippy. You burnt everything, including the stuff we had inside the chest. I know. I couldn't really control the fire at that point. I didn't realise that one tree would spread so much. It's a tough game. It's a really tough game. Wigs, Thank you for 20 months. Good evening. Everything tries to kill you in that game. Like, everything tries to kill you. Ever since I started watching you, I've got a Steam account with 27 games, so you blame me. Well, this way, I think. SMD's like, and the bet was when Squirrel drops his delivery off, you go to bed. Haha! That was a tight right. You bought the console version of Train Sim World, and man, does that game have some issues. Oh boy. Oh, this thing steers so ridiculously quickly. Once it starts turning, it turns for days. Yeah, I've got force feedback. I've just got really strong forearms. On our way to 100. Thank you, Johnny-O. $17.37 in game. Let's see. It's gone swap trailer. I need to get a GIF for that glove soundbite. I could probably just use the one from the movie, couldn't I? I've had your Steam account about 3 years. I think I was one of the, the early adopters on Steam. Welcome, Cedric. Granola Girl. Welcome to the house, Granola Girl. Thank you for your support. Of course I have, Mr. Music. Made you think of the Crunchy Nut advert? Granola with yogurt on it's really nice. Like, get some natural yogurt, granola, and then something like some like berries. Berries in that syrup they do. Really nice breakfast. Yeah, you can do honey. There's loads of things you can put with, like, granola and stuff. Dismiss. Let's see if I can find out. Oh, I was about to text Mrs. Squirrel to ask about Doyle, and I think Lord Doyle the Shower's about to turn up. I can hear barking. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves another trailer. So we did that one. We've done that one. Let's try the Flegel. On the console version of Train Sim World, it rains inside your train. Is that a bonus for console users? It's amazing. Well, it's not exactly highly configurable. It's like there's literally hardly any difference between those two tyres. You can barely see the change. Florence purchase, go. Oh, Jens, dude, if you could have like an apply all wheels, I would be so much happier. Oh, here he is, the man himself. Lord Dawn of the Shire. Oh, you're eager. Come on. Arrgh. There he is. Oh, what's all that barking about, pal? And the third hand is here. Yeah. Good evening, Mrs. Squirrel. I hope you're well. The dog, the myth, the legend. Hey. Doll from a different angle. Hey? What's up with the cable? Yeah, that's going to get moved. It's odd seeing him from there. Yep. Oh, you can get back of the head cam as well, look.
Konnichiwa, Squirrel-san.
Connor, hello, Mrs. Squirrel and Doll.
Hi, Connor.
How's New Year been for you so far?
Been good.
Almost twice the doll, yeah. 2 dolls for the price of 1.
I thought we could have to do it.
We're actually running a doll distribution skin today.
Oh,
Yeah, look, it's there on the screen, see it? Doll distribution. It's the Westie on the side.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got his own trucking fleet, Doyle. We've got Squirrel Logistics and Doll Distribution. Got their own skins and everything. What have you been up to, Doyle?
You sleeping?
Sleeping? Oh yeah, because obviously he was lacking sleep, wasn't he?
And then he was back at TV.
Chomping his gross on mic. Come on, Doll. ASMR. ASMR chewing, exactly. It's a thing. Think you're done, Mr. Doyle. Think you've had all your schmackos. You want to say bye-bye? Yeah? Say bye-bye. Alright, pal. Let's put you down. You can go that way. Arrgh.
Aye, 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 aye.
Captain Jack, less than 4 hours till my birthday. Also, that is the squirrel number plate that I sent you. It's hard to tell on camera. Oh, is that? I don't know, because I've had a few different ones over the years. That's got Scania logos on either side. I can't remember who sent me that particular one. Mrs. Squirrel! Can you take his cup? Oh no, I'm just grabbing it now. I might just go for a very quick bio break. I tell you what, it's quite windy outside. And by quite windy, I mean very windy. Needs a Schmackinator logo on the back. I'm not the Schmackinator. There was a ghost behind the chair. That was Pringle. He puts a bedsheet over himself and pretends to be a ghost. It's just a thing he likes to do. Trailer manager. Let's grab the trailer.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Oh, Roadmaster, thank you for 2 months. Right, let's see if we can go. Lumber? Lumber or lumber? Okay, what about from here? Lumber, lumber, pipes, pipes, lumber. Okay, let's go down west coast. We'll teleport to Livorno. Thanks. Banana cake. Moist and squishy banana cake. Oh, it's disgusting. I can't eat that. I'm being forced to eat it though. I've been told I have to. I did say banana cake, yeah. Okay. No, there is. Blimey. Whoa, look at that. Look at the draw distance on the lights. You love bananas, you've never had banana cake. Wait, what? Dude. Dude. Go down to St. Helens Asda tomorrow. Or Tesco. Other supermarkets are available. And buy yourself some banana cake. Or just make a cake and chop some bananas up and put it in there. It's just horrible as cake. I wouldn't recommend it. Red Devil door's just been on. SMD, bedtime boys, the bet was snack time. Yeah. Nobody believes you. And yes, the boys did know, just not stream. So there would be no cheating. Ah, I see. I see. You were shoveling snow? No snow here. That's winter for you.
Happy anniversary, Natta.
Tom Sunday. 4 years. Finally, onward to 60. Truck on. Thank you, dude. 4 years sub anniversary. Maybe your cake you're not liking. It's horrible, McBone. I'm telling you. This is torture. Last time you made a Mars sponge cake, you forgot to add flour and a Mars bar. That wasn't a cake you made. Last time I made a cup of tea, I forgot to add a tea bag and milk. It tasted like hot water, it was weird. How do you do what, the Kemp? What about when the stream starts a Sunday Night Truck and have the song play during the intro? It's an idea that somebody had in the chat earlier. Have the song play during the intro. Are you on about the Sunday Night Trucking song playing during the intro? Nah. That's not how we're gonna roll. I've only got 2 more pieces left. I'm sure I can force these down. I can do it, I'm sure I can do it. No. I don't have sugar in tea or coffee. I feel like it ruins the taste. You like it Sharpie? Well, I don't agree with that. I like coffee. Platinum, what exactly are you trying to achieve in chat right now. You wouldn't see if you lived in my place where they serve coffee every day, you get sick of the smell. I don't agree. If I worked in a bakery, I would still love the smell of bread. If I worked in a coffee house, I would still love the smell of coffee. I think he's trying to get a long time out.
Welcome back.
It's going about it the right way. The God 40, welcome back. I like coffee as well. The smell of coffee, the smell of fresh ground coffee is fantastic. The smell of freshly baked bread, fantastic. No, Nut Slammer doesn't hate you, Platinum. If you said absolutely nothing, Nut Slammer would do nothing to you. If you stop using, like, emotes and stuff, then you'll be fine. It's a chat rule, no coloured text. CSFX, welcome to the Net House. Thank you for your support, CSFX. I can't say it quickly. CSFX. You don't like the taste of coffee, but you like the smell. I understand that. Coffee's got quite a bitter taste, but it has a really nice smell. The Duke Shaw, welcome to the Net House. Thank you for your support. Double sub hype, guys. Who doesn't like the taste of tiger bread? Tiger bread is very nice. I don't know what you mean, Mr. Big Time. What's tiger bread? I think I don't know. It's so called because of the skin of it. Like the outside of it. It's kind of like stripy like a tiger. It's just really nice bread. It's an energy drink. I don't tend to go for energy drinks, if I'm honest. It is. It's soft bread with a gorgeous crust. That's exactly what it is, Heyman. G Fuel is the same as X Gamer energy stuff. Yeah, I don't. I really stay away from energy drinks. Tiger bread sounds like your marble bread. Could be. They're an addiction. What do you get addicted to exactly? Do you get addicted to the energy level? Or is it like the crash that makes you want to take another one? Or is it something in the drink? Is it like chemicals that you get addicted to? Or is it the sugar? I genuinely don't understand what you get addicted to. Most energy drinks I've ever tried just taste disgusting. You know, things like Lucozade is just bleh. I think I tried Monster energy drink and I was like, what? I don't know, it's just I don't really see the attraction. It's very sweet. You see, that's where I like, because I'm quite sensitive to sweet things these days, so if it tastes really sweet, chances are I won't like it. It's more of a sugar caffeine high than a crash. A lot of gamer focused ones tend to have less or no sugar though. It's like, here's something. Whenever I've seen Summit stream, he has a Monster energy drink fridge behind him, but I don't think I've seen him drink a Monster energy drink. I could be wrong. Well, I just wondered if he actually uses it. You've mixed it with way too much vodka. He has bought, fair enough. I'm guessing he's not like, he probably, I don't know. I don't know, I'm guessing, but I wonder if he drinks it like if he's a regular drinker of Monster, or if it's a case of, you know, sponsorship. Oh, I'm drinking it now and again. Like, does he actually like the stuff? I don't know. I mean, if Monster Energy turned up and said, oh, we want to sponsor you, I'd just say, well, there's no point because I don't drink Monster Energy drinks and I'm not going to. So there's no point in sponsoring me. That's what I would say. Because otherwise, like, I don't know. I suppose they're getting something out of it by having the logo on the screen. But I'm guessing they'd want me to be seen to be drinking it, and I just don't want to.